We are young, wild, and free. Let's begin HOTBEAT. Thursday's HOTBEAT on December 9th, 2021. We've started with 분명 우린 그때 좋았었어. Happier Than Ever by Mamamoo. Hello, happy family. This is DJ Aivan, a special host covering for Hody since yesterday, and I'll be here for the time being as HOTBEAT's DJ. Now, listening to my first DJ segment yesterday, I believe many of our Gila fam has sent in letters and messages and comments of encouragement. First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much. You guys rock. I feel beloved by HOTBEAT right now. So first comment was actually from Sarita saying, "Thank you, Ivan. Hope you're doing great. My dear Hody, take care and stay healthy. We will wait for you, sure." And yes, guys, I'm actually talking with Howon on my messaging app, and he says "화이팅," and he says he's feeling great, so no worries. And yeah, I'll definitely deliver that you guys miss him very much via text. The next comment was from Esther Werbelwind saying, "Welcome DJ Ivan and good luck. I wish you all the best DJ Hody and I miss you already." Thank you. Brenda Esperanza says, "DJ Ivan, it's very exciting. I'll miss DJ Hody a lot. But Ivan is here. It will be fun. Yay!" I will definitely do my best to please our listeners today. Moving on, Catherine Garcia Chozo says, "Hopefully you're okay, Hody. Take care. Ivan, welcome. Come on, you can... No nerves, okay?" No nerves, you say, but I was so nervous yesterday. And even till now, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll make sure I do my best. Hilma Steffengard says, "I know you can do it, Ivan. I believe in you. And Howon, I hope you are doing all right. We miss you." Thank you, Hilma. Elena M says, "Ivan will do a great job. He's elegant and he has fun personality. So go, Ivan. Woohoo!" And yes, we miss Howon already. Thank you, Elena. That definitely encourages me a lot. Neve Argentina says, "Welcome and good luck, Ivan. Our best wishes for Hody. Hope he'll be fine soon. I promise you that he will be fine. So guys, don't worry too much." Last but not least, Susana Gonzalez Garcia says, "Good luck, Ivan. God bless you." God bless you too, Susana. Thank you guys so much for all these comments of encouragement. I was so nervous last night. I don't even know what I was saying, how I was speaking. But anyways, thank you so much, guys, okay? To give you information again, I am filling in for HOTBEAT's official main DJ Howon for the time being because he has encountered a person with positive COVID-19 case and he now has to be quarantined for a while. But just to make sure, guys, he was tested negative. You guys have nothing to worry about. But meanwhile, while he is quarantined, I will be trying to cover up for him. So guys, hope you guys do understand. And I again tell you, nothing to worry about. Howon. Today is the day when we normally have Stuck in the Middle A or B with me as the regular guest. Yeah, it is the day that me and Howon and I, we debate over a topic and we fight and go crazy. But unfortunately, this segment will be taking a break as I am alone in the studio today. But instead, guys, we'll be doing Ivan's playlist, where we let you get a taste of Ivan's taste in music. It is a very, very special corner that HOTBEAT team has prepared for you guys today. So I hope you guys do anticipate all the song and the playlist that are to come. Now we'll listen to a song here and I'll be back. Okay, the second song is 불협화음 Discord by Mud the Student featuring Akmu. We welcome you, HOTBEAT listeners, to the world of Ivan's music. Ivan's playlist. So today is the day when we normally have Stuck in the Middle A or B with me as a regular guest. But this week, the segment will be taking a break as Howon is not in the studio today. Instead, we'll be doing a segment called Ivan's playlist, where we let you get a taste of Ivan's taste in music. The HOTBEAT writer gave me a heads up about today's themes, so I prepared some songs to recommend to you guys. The first theme is songs that made me dream of becoming a singer. The songs that made me who I am today, that brought me to the studio today, that brought me the name of Ivan. So I put in a lot of thought into it, guys, and there are so many songs, so many songs that I had to choose out from. And that's the main reason is that I was raised with music. So to give you my childhood background check, I come from a religious background, and I actually was raised on the third floor of a church. So ever since I was a child, I lived on the third floor of a church, meaning I had access to all sorts of instruments, and I had no friends. So whenever I had time as a child, and if I felt bored, rather than playing games or watching TVs, I would just get the key from my dad. I would go downstairs and they would have bass guitar, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, piano. They had everything, even drums. So that's how I first accessed music. And I would say it was like a tool of communication because I was never right now, my MBTI begins with an E. But at the time, about 10 years ago when I took the test, I was like 95% I. I was so introverted. So I wasn't really good at hanging out. So rather than that, I would really spend time listening to music, covering them, and singing these songs. And bringing me back TBT 2005 or 2006, when I was in middle school, there was a school band which I really wanted to join, but I couldn't. But they were covering a very famous song at the time called Wake Me Up When September Ends. It's a song by Green Day. They are a garage rock band that really made their mark back in the days in early 2000s. It's actually a very sentimental song. It's a song about his father, the main vocal's father, who passed away in the month of September. So he was saying like, I'm heartbroken. I just want to go to sleep. So when September passes, when time flies, time flows, wake me up after all the pain gets removed. So listening to this song as a child, not a child, but like growing up in my teen years, of course, I did not lose my father yet, but I somehow related to this song. The emotion that he portrays in the voice and so on really hit me hard. So that is the main reason why I chose this song as the primary inspiration to how I wanted to become a musician in the end. So that was number one. And the second song that I chose, actually, it was 주문 Mirotic by 동방신기. Okay, I'm not sure if you are a recent fan of K-pop industry, you might not be familiar of 동방신기, but back in 2000, 동방신기, DBSK or TVXQ, they were the K-pop group. They just slayed the chart at the time. And I believe I was not really familiar with the K-pop market at the time in like 2000, I would say 5, 6-ish. I only listened to like English music back in the days. But when I went to high school, I met Korean international students in cafeteria. And whenever we would have lunch, they would bring in like these posters, postcards, and CDs and tapes. And they actually lended me a CD of 주문 Mirotic saying, this album is insane. It is dope. Johan, Ivan, you have to listen to it. So I brought that CD home and I literally fell in love with it, guys. This song Mirotic, it's a crazy tune. Even till now, it does not sound outdated. And the most mind-blowing aspect of this song was the choreography. The 5 members at the time, they all looked amazing. They sang amazing. They had incredible choreography skills. And it was just like one huge, amazing package at the time. So watching that kind of developed my inner desire to come to Korea and try to audition to make a mark in the K-pop industry because it was mind-blowing. There were no such team like 동방신기 at the time in the Western market. Only similar groups I would call up is like NSYNC maybe, or I don't know, Westlife, but they were not as good of a dancer, I would say. So it was definitely a culture shock at the time. Now, with these two songs, Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day and Mirotic by 동방신기, I developed a dream to become a singer. And I was talking to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I need to go to Korea. And my mom was like, no. Do you have money? I'm like, no. Are you not going to support me? And they're like, no. Because at the time, guys, my parents really wanted me to go to health sciences and become a doctor, as every Asian American parents do. And, I was also a good son, I would say, and a good student. So I never let go of studying. So I think their hopes were very high that I would somehow become like this neurosurgeon who does like operations for their entire life and become like super wealthy and super well balanced in terms of life standards. But inside of me, I was always this little child who loved dancing, who loves to play guitar, who loves to sing, who really was filled with inspiration. So one day, I kind of, without telling my parents, I sent in all these auditioning clips to all the entertainment companies in Korea, but via email at the time. And two of the companies actually reached me saying, we want to have a meeting with you in Korea. And that's how I kind of got my reasons to come to Korea. That's how I persuaded my parents. And I came to Korea, I auditioned, it went well. I just settled down in Korea for 4 years, preparing to become an idol group member, but things did not turn out very well in the end. So I started my career as a singer-songwriter, as a solo artist ever since. So that is my backstory to how I became who I am today. We'll listen to the two songs I just mentioned that brought me where I am today, that made me dream to become a singer. And yeah, we'll be back for more stories. The songs are Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day and 주문 Mirotic by 동방신기. You just listened to Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day and 주문 Mirotic by 동방신기. Again, guys, this is DJ Aivan, a special host of HOTBEAT covering for Hody for the time being. Today, instead of doing the regular segment stuck in the middle A or B, we are doing Ivan's playlist, where you can get a taste of my own taste in music. The next theme is Ivan's favorite Ivan songs. So I do have to choose out two of the songs that I have released so far. I believe I released about 10, 11 songs so far, although I have a stack of demos that are waiting to be released. My company and I, we are waiting for the right timing to kind of like blast them out to you guys at this one point. So I hope you guys do anticipate my demo songs, which are about to be released. But before then, out of the 10 or 11 songs, first song I would say that really has a lot of meaning to me is called Curious. It's a song called Curious by Aivan. The only reason that I chose this song is because this was my debut song. It was my first media appearance on these music shows. And I still remember the first day. At the time, I was competing in this independent competition the day before. And just a day before the debut, it was the finale stage for that competition. And at the time, the recording ended at 2 a.m. And I got back home at 3 a.m. and I had to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to the salon and get myself prepared for my debut stage. And I still remember being so tired, so drained out, and so weak that I had no time to feel nervous. So if you guys do have access to my debut album, and my debut stage, you could tell that I have so much confidence in my eyes because I am so nervous. And I'm not nervous at all. I'm so tired and I am basically out of my mind. You could just tell in my eyes that I look so tired. But anyways, this Curious song itself is very trendy, I would say. And on the stage, I had choreography in it. So if you guys do want to see me dancing, you could search it up and you could have a fun view of Aivan doing choreography. After that, the second song I chose was Find Myself. This song is more of a modern rock kind of vibe song. It has a very, very special meaning to me because as I said before, while training to become an idol group member for 4 years, I kind of burnt out, I would say. And at this one point, I kind of just stepped back. I was like, no more music in my life. And I let go of music for about 1 year. And I was kind of like just focusing on my studies, working as an intern at a news agency and so on. And by this very random opportunity, I had a chance to write a song for a video project. It was like a video clip production crew thingy. But at the time, I wrote this song and they loved it. And somehow this song was passed on from one associate to other, and it led to where I am currently signed with. So my label's CEO right now, he heard this song, he loved it, he wanted me to come in and record, and that's how I got a deal as a singer-songwriter again. And it really brought me back to the path of musicianship. So that's the reason I chose Find Myself as my second song that I love the most. Both of these songs were very draining in the fact that it took a very long time in the studio to record because there was a specific emotion that I was aiming for, and I think I was kind of getting too personal while recording. I couldn't resist my emotions, but that's the reason why I had difficulties recording the two songs. But still, they came out very well, and I'm sure that you guys will relate to the songs. I guess we should listen to two of my favorite Aivan songs, which are Curious and Find Myself, and we'll be back for another theme right away. Here goes Curious and Find Myself. You just listened to Curious and Find Myself by Aivan. Again, guys, this is DJ Aivan, a special host of HOTBEAT, covering for Hody for the time being. Today, instead of Stuck in the Middle A or B, we are doing a brand new segment called Aivan's Playlist, where you can get a taste of my own taste in music. So we so far covered two different themes, and now the last theme for today's Aivan's Playlist is Aivan's Current Playlist. So our 작가님 and PD님, they asked, what kind of songs are you listening to nowadays? What songs do you enjoy listening when you walk, when you work out, when you do whatever? And for me, guys, personally speaking, when I'm walking my dog, I never listen to music because I want to be very aware of the situation around me. And when I'm working out, I watch these YT videos and work out together. So I don't listen to music very much, but I do listen to a lot of music when I'm in my manager's car. That's where I fully focus on listening to music and sorting out my playlists. And these two songs came to my mind right away. The first song is called I Don't Know You Anymore by Eric Nam. Eric Nam is a good friend of mine. We were in the same label back in the days, and he was like a good mentor to me. And I personally love his voice, his groove, the way he portrays himself on stage and so on. So I Don't Know You Anymore is a recent song by Eric Nam, so I definitely want you guys to take a care to listen to it. And the second song I chose for today is 농담처럼 Just Kidding by Gary Boy. Many people know Gary Boy as like a hip-hop artist who does a lot of rap, melodic rap and so on, but this 농담처럼 Just Kidding, this song, it was produced by Zion T, and it's a ballad. It's quite cool having a hip-hop artist singing ballad. And it's just so sentimental. It's just so emotional. And it was personally recommended by my manager, and I fell in love with it. So guys, I hope you guys do enjoy the two songs I chose out for you guys today. It is I Don't Know You Anymore by Eric Nam and 농담처럼 Just Kidding by Gary Boy. Here it goes. We just listened to I Don't Know You Anymore by Eric Nam and 농담처럼 Just Kidding by Gary Boy. Guys, today, instead of doing Stuck in the Middle A or B as usual, we did Aivan's Playlist. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Which songs are currently on your playlist is the question, guys. Feel free to send messages and your song recommendations to HOTBEAT anytime, anywhere. Then I'll be back after listening to one song, which is 지겨워서 만든 노래 Too Boring by 미란이 featuring Skinny Brown. Stay tuned for Ssup, where we listen to your daily lives, and we'll also be having Who Knows, where we solve fun quizzes. They'll be all followed by That's the Reason, the segment where we listen to 3 songs that go with different themes every day. I'll be back after listening to one song, which is Your Song by Kim Sung-chul and Jung Chae-yeon.
Every step we're grooving, follow my beat, I'm with you. Heartbeat, heartbeat.
Welcome to the second hour of HOTBEAT. This is Aivan, a special host of HOTBEAT covering for Hody for the time being, as Howon is currently quarantined, but we will make sure that he is healthy and safe and sound to come back in the near future. We'll be having Ssup in part 2, where we listen to how your day went and we solve quizzes on TMI Quiz, Who Knows? And last but not least, we have That's the Reason, where we listen to 3 songs based on one theme. Let's listen to a song here and we'll be back with Ssup. The songs are 모래성 Sandcastle by 릴러 말즈, 일이 너무 잘 돼, Things Are Going Well by Haze. Hola, Ssup. Hello everyone, how was your day today? What did you see, feel, eat, and talk about? Please share your life stories with me, DJ Aivan. Any story about your day is great. Tell us how you spent the day, what you ate, who you met, and many, many more, along with a brief introduction about yourself. So, for today's Ssup story, we have a letter coming in from USA. 4 little sisters say, Aivan, one of our dorm sisters received a note one day that she keeps in her purse. It says, your character determines your outcome or fate or whatever you believe in. It's very helpful when she's having a difficult time. You stay well and blessings to big brother Howon. Thank you, 4 little sisters from USA for sending in this very, very nice message. So one of the dorm sisters received a note. It's like a fortune note, I guess, saying that it says, your character determines your outcome or fate or whatever you believe in. It's saying how fate is not determined for you, but it's determined by who you are. Now, this is very, very deep, but I honestly think it is true, guys. You know, in the Michael Jackson song, Mirror, I believe, it says, like, the man in the mirror has to change first in order to make a big change in the world. And not only speaking about social changes or like all these global events, but even to a personal level, you know. If you want to achieve something, you need to start working on it. If you want to be a nicer person, you have to start acting nice, right? And once you do develop yourself into being the ideal person you think or you want yourself to be or become, I guess that is when all the things start to puzzle out and things start working out. And I think it is a great, great, great passage to keep in your purse because obviously, guys, having a very nice quote in your wallet could definitely make your day feel better. Anyways, thank you for sending in your message, 4 little sisters from USA. To 4 little sisters, we want to say that we'll be sending you Hode's selfie through the email. The names of those whose stories have been introduced over the week will be uploaded on the winner section of the announcement board after Sunday's segment. Please send us a date, your name, and email address if your names are uploaded. You can send it to the send message board or DM our Instagram account, HOTBEAT0409. We'll continue on HOTBEAT Family Ssup stories tomorrow. Now it's time to listen to another song here. We'll be back with TMI Quiz, Who Knows, after Any by Lavi, featuring Soyeon from G-Idol. From K-stars to K-culture that's now the center of the world, we solve too much information quizzes that aren't too obvious. TMI Quiz, Who Knows? This is a daily segment where we give you a TMI quiz, and those of you who know the answer, please send in your answers. You can send in through HOTBEAT's website, send message board, or DM our Instagram ID, HOTBEAT0409. From Monday through Sunday, we will draw a winner among those who answered correctly. The winner will be receiving Hoodie selfie via email. You have to check out our announcement board on our website to find out if you are the very winner. The results will be posted on every Sunday after the show. Now, here's today's quiz for TMI Quiz. Who knows? If you are ready, the question is, Kai of EXO has recently released his second solo mini-album after 1 year. The new mini-album has 6 songs which all have very different moods. The title track Peaches is a medium-tempo R&B song that compares the romantic moments with your lover to sweet peaches. I love peaches, by the way. Today's quiz is about Kai. There's one thing that Kai tells his fans often. He tells them not to do this. What is this? Option A is streaming all night. Interesting. It's like, guys, my fans, please don't stream all night. Or option B, going on a diet. First of all, guys, both of them are terrible for your health. Although there exists healthy diet, of course, well-balanced diet is very important, but diet for the sake of losing weight is a little bit unhealthy. So I think either streaming all night, wasting your biorhythm, or going on a diet, hurting yourself. Kai is very worried about his fans, and he wishes the best of his fans. If you do know the answer, please visit our website and send it via send message. You could also DM us on Instagram, HOTBEAT0409 as well. But please don't forget to add bracket quiz in front of your answer. We'll be back with the answer very soon, but before that, let's listen to a song here. The next song is Peaches by Kai. We just listened to Peaches by Kai. And now, guys, it is the time for That's the Reason. It is a segment where we listen to 3 songs based on one theme every day. It's a playlist curated by us only for you. Sometimes we have a theme, sometimes we don't at all. But we play whatever we want for you guys. Today's theme for That's the Reason is this. Do you remember that yesterday we introduced you to the most searched girl group songs of last year? Today, we're going to twist it a little bit. It's the most searched boy group songs of last year. So, guys, if you remember yesterday, the most searched girl group song from last year was 2 songs from Oh My Girl, and the middle one was, what was it? I do not remember. But anyways, we checked the chart yesterday. But today we're going to check 3 songs that were searched the most. So it's basically boy group songs, okay? So the first song is, coming up third, NCT 127's Jongin, Kick It. NCT, I know for a fact that they are hard workers. They release songs so frequently. And Jongin is also a dope song. Now, coming in second is BTS's Dynamite. We all know Dynamite, right? Dynamite made a huge mark globally, and they made a successful promotion all across the globe. I bet like there's like millions of covers on the YT channel covering Dynamite by various bands and artists out there. Anyways, the third song, coming up number 1, guys. Coming up number 1 is Zico's 아무 노래 any song. 아무 노래나 틀어줘. You know, they had like 아무 노래 any song challenge last year, and basically like literally every single celebrity in Korea, they were participating in this challenge. I guess that might be the reason why he came number 1 in this chart. Anyways, guys, we will now talk more about the songs, and I'll give you some background checks after we listen to the 3 songs. NCT 127's Jongin, Kick It, BTS's Dynamite, and Zico's 아무 노래 any song. Today, That's the Reason is the most searched boy group songs of last year, guys. The songs you just listened to were NCT 127's Young Kick It. The second song was BTS's Dynamite. And number one was Zico's 아무 노래 any song. Alright, these three songs are just so familiar to us because, everyone probably listened to the songs at least once. And especially talking about the challenge again, guys, 아무 노래, even I participated in the challenge. And I'm sure that many of you guys have probably watched it, but it was definitely a joy to participate. Okay, now I'm going to give you some background check on these three songs that were most searched last year. The first song, NCT 127's Young Kick It. It is a title track of NCT 127's second full-length album released in March last year. It is a witty song that says we should all try to beat and overcome our traumas. So as we heard just before, it has an amazingly strong, powerful kick in the song. I think they were trying to portray that fact. They're trying to kick the trauma away from ourselves. It's like get ridding of all these traumas and all these insecurities that lies within us, guys. So if ever you guys have these small complexes or insecurities or some things that you kind of want to hide that you are so diligent in showing to the world, maybe you should just kick that wall and get out there because you are beautiful the way you are. Okay, so that was NCT 127's Young. The second song that was most searched last year out of all the boy groups were BTS's Dynamite. Cause I am dynamite. We all know the song, guys. It's an amazing song. BTS released this song globally in August last year. It is a message of hope that says we should all overcome the feeling of powerlessness and hopelessness caused by COVID-19. So it's like a healing song. It's like a recovery song for all of us who have been quarantined and having had such difficulties during the pandemic. It is actually BTS's first English language song. That I never knew. And lastly, Dynamite by BTS is the first song by a Korean singer or group to rank number one on the Billboard Hot 100 main singles chart. What a record, guys. What a record. It is their first English language song and also the first song to top the Billboard Hot 100 main singles chart. Amazing, amazing song. I'm pretty sure that you guys are familiar with the universe that BTS portrays, I guess. They created a term called 보라해. It's like I purple you. It's like a complex meaning of loving and caring and really being connected, that unity. So I think Dynamite is one of those songs that portray what they envision through their promotion. So definitely heads up for all of us ARMYs out there. And lastly, ranking number one was Zico's 아무 노래 any song. It is a single released by Zico in January last year. The Any Song Challenge, as I mentioned before, was a humongous hit, guys. And I think Zico used a very strategic marketing plan where he used this challenge on every different SNS platforms, and it created many followers who were enjoying and being entertained by this whole challenge. So I do understand how this song came to be the number one searched boy group song in Korea last year. So we gave you guys three songs today. We hope that you guys would please look forward to what themes and songs we'll be bringing to you tomorrow on That's the Reason Too. If you send us your playlist, we'll introduce them on air as well. Now we'll listen to a song here and I'll be back. The next song is Make Up Your Mind by aaaaaa. That was Make Up Your Mind by aaaaaa. And guys, now it is time. It is finally the time to reveal the answer for today's TMI quiz. Who knows? I'm going to give you the question again. The question was, there's one thing Kai tells his fans very, very often. He tells them not to do this. What is this? Option A was streaming all night, and option B was going on a diet. If you guys are ready, scream! Okay, I heard you guys. The answer is going on a diet. Woohoo! Congrats to all of you who guessed going on a diet. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really, I never knew that Kai would say this to his fans, but I think it's something very healthy, you know. Going on a healthy diet, again, is great. If you have to get to a healthy status and you want to kind of design well-balanced meal for your health, that's amazing. But going on a diet simply to lose weight, over excessive weight, that could be a little bit unhealthy. So here the explanation says, since early in his singing career, he often said this to his fans. Don't go on a diet. You're already pretty enough. During fan chats or fan sign events, he consistently tells his fans not to go on a diet. When Xiumin from the same group got abs and lost weight, he even said on the radio, I hope his former cute body returns. So I guess Kai really does, he is pro-health, I would say. He thinks going on a diet just to lose weight might not be the best option in his point of view. So, guys, but I do agree with the fact that unless you are over excessively gained weight to a limit where your health is kind of degrading, in that case, you have to go on a diet, of course. But if you're already healthy and if you just feel good the way you are right now, diet, you don't even have to consider it, guys. Diet should only be designed for health. Only healthy purposes, okay? Now, from Monday to Sunday, we'll be choosing one of our listeners and sending them Hodi selfie via email. The winners will be announced after our Sunday show ends. You gotta check out the list of the week's winners on our announcement board on our websites. I will be back after listening to two songs, which are 한편의 너, Cinematic Love by Yang Dail and Dogyum from 17, and followed up by Cory Between Us by Urban Zacapa. We have an announcement to make for you guys. Arirang Radio is conducting a survey on the 2021 Arirang Radio listener ratings and listening behavior along with Gallup Korea. Arirang Radio survey will ask questions related to Arirang Radio to domestic and foreign listeners. And this survey is only for listeners who are currently living on Jeju-do Island. So if you are a Jeju resident, there are two ways to participate. Visit Arirang homepage, www.arirangradio.com, and click a link related to the survey. We will send out BTS or Blackpink CD for randomly selected participants. Or you can possibly meet a researcher on the street on Jeju-do Island. Then it will be one-on-one interview. We have properly followed the COVID-19 quarantine guidelines, so we hope that you are supportive. After the survey is finished, a souvenir will be provided. Your valuable answer will be reflected in Arirang Radio's next season. Once again, we would appreciate if you participate in Arirang Radio's survey on radio listener ratings and listening behavior. So again, guys, that was an announcement given by Arirang Radio. And now, unfortunately, guys, it is time to say bye-bye already. All bye-byes are so difficult. But anyways, guys, I hope my second day as a special DJ was better than my first. We'll say goodbye listening to 잘 지내자 우리 Let's Stay Well by Chitin. I am DJ Aivan, and I will see you tomorrow on HOTBEAT. Bye-bye.